The Red Sea glimmers under a moonless sky, and along Eritrea's coast, the port of Assab lies dormant. For years it was a ghost port, cranes frozen, warehouses empty, silence reigning after war severed its lifeline. But tonight, faint lights flicker and the hum of machinery breaks the stillness. Roads are resurfaced, fences rise, and construction continues day and night, quiet, methodical, and unseen by the world. The ghost port is being revived, not with fanfare, but with purpose. Who is behind this resurrection? The answer lies in the shifting tides of global power. Assab's location is its destiny, perched at the southern gate of the Red Sea, near the Mandeb Strait, a choke point for global trade. Whoever controls Assab watches the world's commerce pass by. A new global power is watching closely. The activity is subtle, but the implications are enormous. For local fishermen, the new lights and unfamiliar ships are a mystery. They sense their quiet world is on the brink of transformation. The ghost port of Assab is waking up, and its awakening could reshape the region. The world's strategic map is being redrawn, and Assab is suddenly at its center. The silence is ending, replaced by the first notes of a new era. The port's cranes, once skeletons in the night, now signal a future in motion. The city stirs, uncertain but hopeful. The world may not be watching yet, but change is coming. Assab's story is no longer one of decay, but of possibility. The port's fate will echo far beyond Eritrea's shores. In the darkness, Assab's lights are a signal. The game has begun. The ghost port is no longer asleep. Its awakening will not go unnoticed. The world is about to learn why Assab matters. Once, Assab was Ethiopia's economic heart, a port bustling with ships, lorries, and trade. War changed everything. The border closed, trade vanished, and Assab became a relic. Ethiopia rerouted its commerce through Djibouti, leaving Assab stranded and silent. Yet, geography never let Assab's importance fade. Just 70 kilometers from the Mandeb, it sits near a choke point for a third of the world's shipping. The UAE recognized this, using Assab as a military base during the Yemen War, then departing and leaving modernized, empty facilities. For Eritrea, the port is both a painful memory and a potential future. For Ethiopia, it's a lost gateway and a source of frustration. The echoes of Assab's vibrant past linger, waiting for the right moment and the right partner to be heard again. The port's dormant power is undeniable. Its fate is tied to the ambitions of nations. The silence is only temporary. Assab's story is far from over. China's interest in Assab is no accident. It's a calculated move in a global game. In nearby Djibouti, China's first overseas military base is crowded and closely watched by rivals. Assab offers what Djibouti cannot: space, secrecy, and strategic depth. Its deep water harbor and remote location make it ideal for both commercial and military use. This fits China's Belt and Road Initiative, with Eritrea joining in 2021 and deepening ties since. China's dual-use strategy starts with commercial investment. Ports, roads, railways, always ready for military conversion. A foothold in Assab would secure vital shipping lanes and give China a strategic edge. In an era of US-China rivalry, controlling choke points like Bab el-Mandeb is a national security imperative. China is playing the long game, quietly putting pieces in place. Assab is more than a port. It's a critical square on the global chessboard. The world's attention is shifting. The Dragon's Gambit is underway. The stakes are rising in the Red Sea. For Eritrea's government, this is about survival and sovereignty. Isolated and sanctioned, Eritrea has fiercely guarded its independence, often at great cost. The partnership with China is a lifeline, offering investment, jobs, and a chance to revive Assab. For locals, new construction brings hope after years of stagnation. Eritrea's pivot to China, Russia, and Iran marks a clear break from the West. The government seeks development without political submission, leveraging Assab's value to attract powerful patrons. President Afwerki is betting that Assab can secure Eritrea's future on its own terms. The strategy is bold, born of decades of defiance. Eritrea wants to use global interests to secure its place in the world, not surrender it. The silent plan for Assab is about sovereignty, not subservience. Change in Assab is visible only in whispers, rumors, and satellite images. Satellite photos show new roads, security fences, and reinforced piers, clear signs of preparation, not just maintenance. Chinese engineers oversee the work, officially for commerce, but the upgrades suggest dual-use potential. The piers and fuel depots could serve both container ships and naval vessels. Chinese survey vessels quietly map the seabed, gathering data for large ships, commercial or military. This pattern mirrors China's approach in other strategic ports. The Eritrean government remains silent. Beijing offers only vague statements. But the facts on the ground tell a different story. A phased plan for a strategic foothold. The whispers are growing louder. Assab is being prepared for more than trade. The world is watching, even if no one is speaking. The port's transformation is underway. The Red Sea's balance is shifting. Assab's quiet revival is sending shockwaves across the Horn of Africa and the Middle East. Ethiopia, landlocked and frustrated, sees both hope and anxiety in a revitalized Assab. The Arabian Peninsula's powers, UAE, Saudi Arabia, Iran, compete for influence, while Saudi investment counters China's quiet moves. Eritrea balances multiple suitors, each seeking a stake in the port's future. For the US and Europe, another Chinese foothold is a strategic nightmare, further eroding Western influence. Egypt, guardian of the Suez Canal, views any military buildup near Bab el-Mandeb as a direct threat. The region's powers are recalculating their strategies. Assab is now a focal point of geopolitical tension. The port's fate could reshape the region's balance. Every move is watched, every silence loaded with meaning. The stakes have never been higher. Three futures for Assab are emerging. The first, a commercial revival, serving Eritrea and possibly Ethiopia, focused on trade and cooperation. The second, a dual-use port, commercial on the surface, but ready for military operations, giving China a discrete strategic presence. The third, a full-fledged Chinese naval base, a direct challenge to US dominance, and a potential flashpoint for conflict. Eritrea's desire for sovereignty may limit a full military takeover, preferring the ambiguity of dual use. The port's future will be shaped by negotiation between Eritrea's needs and China's ambitions. Each path carries profound consequences for the region and the world. Assab's fate is not yet sealed. The choices made here will echo far beyond its shores. The world is watching, waiting for the next move. The port's destiny hangs in the balance. The stakes are global. For great powers, Assab is a strategic prize. For locals, it's the landscape of memory and hope. The port's cranes and warehouses are monuments to lost livelihoods and dreams. New construction brings the promise of revival, but also the risk of becoming a pawn in global rivalries. Can Assab bring prosperity without becoming a flashpoint? Eritrea's challenge is to leverage global interest without losing sovereignty. The danger local dreams crushed by distant ambitions. As the sun rises over the Red Sea, Assab stands at a crossroads. It can be a bridge for commerce or a fortress of conflict. The world holds its breath. For Assab's people, hope endures that the ships bring not war, but a better life. If you found this investigation powerful, make sure to like the video, subscribe for more East Africa geopolitical analysis, stories, and tell me in the comments, do you think China is planning a base in Assab? I want to hear your thoughts. Thank you for watching.